Or money won't matter in 2036.
What if Elon Musk is right? What if we head into the future and we are based on a point system by our status, our physical income, and our social media platforms? What if life turns in a completely different way where everything is based on a point system like other countries do rather than the dollar amount in your pockets these days? I'm not saying that in 2036 money will not matter. I'm not saying that this will ever really happen. But if you've watched Netflix before, there is this episode on Black Mirror, I think it's called Nosedive. And that's what life was really based on, like your social media and how fake you could be walking around. That's what got you up on the ranks as far as being a rich or poor person, right? Because the middle class is completely going to be wiped out. But what just if, hypothetically, I'm saying, the world is based on a point system rather than the dollar amount? Do you think that it would work out? Have you ever seen the episode of Netflix of what I'm talking about? But what he said really wasn't far off from what we've already seen right in front of our faces, because that's what they like to do, is tell us the truth and think we're dumb to the game.
Sweet. You want a cookie with that? It's on the house.
Sounds awesome. See you tomorrow, JJ.
See you, Lacey.
Oh, saw your boy in the fire hat just now. So cute.
Yeah, he's really something.
So, in order to restore pity, to dock you one full ranking point as a punitive measure. This is a temporary measure.
I'm not sure that the people who bought your shares think that money won't matter in 2036.
Well, what do you want money for? You want money for goods and services, right? You want money for, obviously, food, housing, transport, entertainment. Well, if that is so abundant that there's more, that the robots and AI are providing more goods and services than any human could possibly consume, what do you need money for in that case?
Let's agree that that could be where we end up. I'm concerned about the road, and we live in democracies, and people are very worried about this. So I guess two questions. Firstly, do you have to have massive redistribution from people like you to the people who are losing their jobs? Do you need to pay more tax? Do you have much higher taxes on capital so that you fund some kind of universal income? Otherwise, what do people live off?
I think that the Treasury should just simply issue people checks.
But where's the revenue coming from? I mean, I'm enough of an economist. If you just issue checks, you're going to have inflation.
This is like a lot of what we're trying to think about is these things were relevant in the past. They will not be relevant in the future. So, like inflation is simply the ratio of money to goods and services. So, if the goods and services output increases dramatically, if it increases, 1,000%, you can literally print, or these days change the database. It's not never print money. It's you create money in the database, provided the creation of that money is less than the rate at which goods and services increase. You actually have deflation. So I'll make a prediction, which is that deflation will be the issue, not inflation.
If you believe in deflation, as we see it in the world today, you need to change your meds. China's got deflation. How's it going for them?
China is cheaper than India, even today. China is suddenly winning a lot of the generic contracts. China is so far ahead in robotics. Why is that? China.
They've got about a 20% unemployment rate for their young people. The only way out of the inflation is to grow our way out of it. Am I wrong?
Is there an unsaid understanding that China will buy, say, American treasury, for example, or invest a part of the money back into America?
I think for now, I would say largely yes.
You're going to have to increase our economic growth, not at the top line, but so people feel it. If you believe in deflation, as we see it in the world today, you need to change your meds.
Because as the output of goods and services increases, if the output of goods and services increases faster than the money supply, you will have deflation.
I'm perfectly willing to believe that. You may
It's
well
just
be
a
right.
statement of fact.
Absolutely,
I mean,
you may well be right. But I'm really hung up on how we get from the current polarized, angry, fearful polity we have now to this nirvana. And I think you can paint a picture where people are so scared by this, they essentially try to stop it. Maybe they can't, but you get nationalized. There's a kind of, far left government. There's exorbitant tax increases. The kind of economy crumbles because people are so worried about a future, which does sound quite scary as you describe it. So how do you handle the politics now?
It's exhilarating and terrifying.
But if you were in the, exactly.
Honestly, and if you ask me on any given day, I in fact, even intraday, I've gone from exhilaration to terror.